Hi ladies, I just want to show you this video of a mini that I made for Halloween this year using last year's leftovers from the recollection paper pack. The front is really cute. It opens up and it has the little house and the ghost and the bat, and the bat has glossy accents. You can't really see it. Yeah, there it is. And then the little door closes. So these are my leftovers of the tags and frames also from last year. And it says spooky. That's with embossing powder, and the spider web here also. And then I put like ribbon here and brads to make the hinges so that, you know, the door actually opens and then you could just close it. And then on the first page, I made it pretty simple. I just put witch's brew and a little button with some ribbon just to put a big picture. This was the leftover tag from last year, and then on the back I made a pocket. It's full of tags, and it says trick or treat on the back, and then it has a little pocket on the bottom, and then you have this little ticket that says spooky fun, and you could do some journaling on the back. This is another one of the little tags that was left over, and then I made this tag, and you could write, you know, stuff on the back. And then here in the middle I have some journaling spots or picture mats. You know, you could do either one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I did it just to put more pages since it was using the leftovers and I didn't have that much. So that's just hanging in the middle with one of those ring, like I forgot what they're called, jump rings, a big jump ring. Then this page is just like the spider webs, and then I put the embossing on the corners, and I cut this myself. And over here you have one of the pumpkins. I put googly eyes on it, and then there's a little pocket here, and you could put a little journaling tag, and then that closes back up. I like that little pumpkin, so cute. I cut it out of the paper, the same collection. This is the round tag, what was left over from the previous mini I did. I think I used the middle insert. And what I did is on the back I put a little filing folder, and that's embossing with embossing powder. And here I put a few little notes. It says notes, and then you just put some journaling notes in there, and then you could close it back up with the paper clip. I left it open on the back so that it's easy to put the paper clip in and out. This page just has a big Halloween flower with a big black glittery brad. And again, I cut this page out myself. And the back has another pocket. This is using one of those Martha Stewart punchies. And then it has a tag. It's blank, so you can put whatever you want, pictures or journaling. And then these are felt pumpkins, and then I put the little owl there. And over here, another one of the tags that was left from last year. Then I did that with embossing powder, and then I stuck some of the bones that came in the collection. It looks pretty cute. And then on the back, it's just a picture frame. This is the another picture frame that was left over. And I just put some paper on the background, otherwise there would be a big hole there. And so you could put a picture. And on the back, I put another pocket, and this one has a lot of tags. And then I put some embossing powder and embossed the bats on it. I love this tag with the mummy. It's so cute, the green one. And then this one there's another Martha Stewart punchy, and then I just created like a little mini scene. This one is blank. You could write whatever you want in. This one is left over from the collection. I just cover the back with paper, so you could put a picture in the back if you wish. Let's see. This page It's the frame. On the other mini, I think I used to front this part here for the front. If you look at my first video. And this is a spider. I cut that out with, I think it's one of the Cuddlebugs dies. I'm pretty sure it is. And then I put some glitter, purple glitter on the spider back. And then I put glassy accents on it. So it looks pretty cool. It almost looks like it's one of those plastic spiders. And that's the last page. Oops. And on the back, I just put this paper. It was pretty simple because, like I said, I used the leftover papers from last year. So it's not a huge mini, but it's a cute little mini. Thanks for watching. Bye.